lot of organizations are not fully aware of the AI tools and technologies that are being deployed. So just conducting that kind of intake assessment and creating an inventory is always a really great first step. And then you're going to want to run through some risk evaluation, risk characterization process. You're going to look at the potential harms associated with the various AI tools and technologies, and you're going to assign a probability to them.
Generative AI, particularly in the media sphere, when you're talking about written language and particularly images and music, we are seeing basically generative AI, and I'm using air quotes here, create a new image or music or text that is based on something that was not its property to begin with. So if you obtain an image or language for use on your website, a publication that you're putting out, you really need to be sure that you know where that image or that language came from, what entity created it, and what they used to create that substance. If it was created by a company or a tool that uses generative AI, do they have a tool that can show where the chain of licenses are, or can they in some way warrant to you that they have obtained those licenses such that you can transfer the risk that way?
Fairness and bias is the primary focus of regulators. So between the FTC, between state legislative proposals, obviously city enactments, et cetera, this is really where the focus has been from a regulatory perspective. If you or your organization is deploying AI tools for purposes of making decisions concerning people very broadly, right? You're also going to want to conduct some form of audit or assessment of the tool itself and the technology. You're going to want to work with your vendor on that. And Mary and Jennifer, to your earlier points, that's also going to be capable of being addressed theoretically through some form of tech, some form of EPL, right? This is where we're really talking about kind of a portfolio of insurance products, because this risk is so broad and kind of cuts across different contexts.